Greetings and salutations. How y'all doing tonight? Godly here, playing another night of Entropia here. Gotta do something a little different tonight. I'm still gonna be hunting, but I'm gonna be hunting like I normally would. Well, I've always hunted like I normally would, but I'm gonna hunt, at my level instead of the earlier missions, the earlier locations, just because I need a change of pace today. Actually hanging out watching this blowout of an NFC game. I can't believe the 49ers are winning by so much. I expected them to win, just not by nearly as much. So anyway, as you can see, I'm over at Twin Peaks today. Going to be hunting some Argonauts using an LR-15 R Matrix. Slightly amped, not by much. I got 75 PED worth of ammo on me. Might not get through the whole thing during this video, although 743 shots can go pretty quick when I'm killing these guys. But just wanted to do something a little different for me by hunting like I normally would. Let's not get hit by a car. I also want to take some time, discuss what I'm going to be doing with the channel, where I'm going with the channel. A lot of my videos were initially filmed over at Port Atlantis, just showing all the different things you can do around that area. This week I am probably going to be doing a couple of videos. I don't want to set a certain number just in case life happens, which it has a habit of doing, which I apologize. That's why it's been nearly a week since I've released another video. I was doing one every other day, but just work and life got in the way, so kind of backburnered a lot of it. But I'm going to do a video moving on to another area that's good for the new people. Just a place that I don't recommend right off the bat, and sometimes don't like it at all, but it's definitely worth talking about. Because it does have its benefits, has its pitfalls, as everywhere does, but I think it's a reasonable stepping stone for the Port Atlantis areas. As you can see, it looks like I'm going to have some company over here. Killing these Argonauts. Oh, while I'm over here, I'm going to pop some pills. That was just a 10% for an hour. And then an auto loot pill, because I am lazy. Alright. Let's give it a whirl. I've hunted these quite a few times. Fairly easy, rarely ever take a lot of damage. But there are a few of them that, can hit me pretty good. I think they're Guardians over here that are potentially brutal. But as I was saying, I know I'm going to do a video, like I said, for the next step up out of Port Atlantis. Next reasonable step. I'm probably also going to do a video too of exploring. And by that I mean, probably just going to start at a place like Port Atlantis and just travel. Show you the different mobs that I come across in those areas. What to expect if you wandered off on your own. Plus, to be honest, I haven't necessarily explored every area. There's a lot I haven't explored, to be honest. In fact, I just found another new place for Aatrox that I've never seen before, which is always fun, finding new monsters, new mobs. So, I'm going to do a couple of videos of that, just around Port Atlantis, and then the second location that I'm going to probably do the next video on. No reason being, it's good to know what's around, what you're going to get yourself into. I actually use sticky notes on my computer. I got a Windows 10. these sticky notes to write down locations and keep track of where things are in case I need them later. It might be too hard for me now. Maybe I want to revisit it in a couple weeks. But it's great having near the map, the longitude and latitude, be able to keep track of where you find all this stuff. Oh, there's a Guardian. Which I'm pulling off that guy. Because it looks like he's got his hands full over there. There he comes. Another reason I'm going to do the exploring, it can be fairly cheap. Still got a nice amount of PEDs, but gotta make that last a week or so. Just to pay that. Following up with that, probably gonna take a little bit of a break from hunting. At least as far as videos go. I'm gonna spend a couple days working on a mothership, actually. Working on my repair skills, because ultimately I would like to be able to craft certain items. Whether it be components to build up, bigger items. There's some that are in major demand. But also would like to be able to, build my own weapons. Kind of come a little self-sufficient that way. If I'm going to be using weapons like the LRs, 10s, 15s, 20s, several of the components overlap. So I'd be able to, focus on making certain ones and not really have to worry about giving too much money away to other people. It'll also save me on the markup. If I build a gun that's got a trade terminal value, TT value of 25, but I gotta pay 30 for it. Oh, that's 5 PEDs that I could be saving. That adds up after a while, especially when I burn through 2-3 guns a day. So that'll save me. So doing some repairs on mothership, which I will record that as well. Explain why to do it on a mothership, why it's effective to doing it on a mothership. There's a few videos out there actually. Earn PED, Stevie B did a video not too long ago about some of the skills you can gain while up there. I'm going to go a little more in depth, travel the ship a little bit. I should pay attention to my health. I'm getting a little low there. Told you some of these guys can hit pretty good. But the rewards are pretty good. I've globaled on these guys a few times. Hopefully I'll catch a global during this video. Assuming I don't run out of ammo before that happens. It looks like I've already burned through about 200 shots. I'm only about 5 minutes into the video. Nice 5 minutes of hunting. So anyway, yeah, that's what I'm looking at doing. Some more traveling, a little bit more hunting, just for the next step up. And then doing some of the repairing. Now after that, well, it's yet to be seen. Probably going to either return to hunting, or back on the topic of becoming self-sufficient. Might try doing some mining. Now I have done mining before. Haven't done a ton of it, but I know what's involved in it. So I might do a video which would be damn near as close as you can get to having, as if you were just starting mining today kind of thing. Because, I'm not all-knowing with it. Pretty skilled, I understand it well enough, put it that way. But I still have, the basic equipment sitting in storage. I don't have any of the upgraded fancy stuff. Not yet, at least. But if I do videos for that, that'll be kind of interesting, because you guys will literally be going along with me as I level up. Which I think that'd be kind of cool. Learning experience for all of us. Oh, what's going on up here? I sold a gun that I got the other day. Not a huge profit, but every little bit counts. forget where I got that from. I think I got stuck by some robots. Ended up getting a few guns out of it. It's like 3 or 4 of them. I should have probably saved 1 or 2 of them. Could have used that for a video. Hindsight's 20/20, as they say. So I've also thought about what else I could be doing with the channel. Trying to be educational, as well keep it interesting for myself. Might have some of these videos just randomly drop in, really have no purpose, just like this kind of was. You know, just me hunting. I'm talking about, you know, my plans. Might start doing some videos where I'm just, you know, talking, venting for the day, using Entropia as a therapist. That way it stays interesting for me. Just be surprised after a little bit, you know. Run out of things to talk about without repeating yourself or just going off on random tangents. These things are quick. Oh, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I was watching the NFC game. NFC Championship. For those who are either watching it or did watch it, just got to the point where the Packers finally scored. God, that took forever. Expecting it to be more of a game. You know, not waiting 35 minutes for them to score the first time. It's pitiful. To be honest, I'm an Oakland Raiders fan, which I guess now they're Las Vegas Raiders as of the end of this season. So, really have no vested interest in any of these teams at this point. Just kind of hoping to see the Titans go, but I think they deserved it. They had a hell of a comeback to their season. And being able to knock off, you know, the Patriots and #1 seed Ravens. That was impressive. I was hoping they would just do it again with the Chiefs. Keep that momentum going. I guess I was asking a little too much. That is what it is. They had a good run. Hopefully next year they go a little bit further. As long as I don't get in the way of my Raiders, then we're good. I'll root for them. That one died quick. Crap. I gotta walk up and collect the loot. Sounds like an awful lot of work. Especially since I'm probably gonna end up surrounding myself by other mobs. I had a few kills in before I started the video. So I decided to go back to Twin Peaks area to start us off. But like suddenly I had like 4 or 5 of them on me. It's like, where did they all come from? I was kind of killing in a straight line. They were spawning quicker than I remember. I spent a little bit of time earlier killing Kirby's. They are commonly known. Which of course I will end up doing a video with them. By several videos with them. One of the most popular in the game to kill. Which is a good thing, because the way the loot system works in this game, the more people, you know, spend on certain mobs, it seems to increase the value of the globals and the frequency of the globals. So going after popular mobs does have its benefits as far as financially. I'm not a huge fan of always going after, you know, popular mobs, because then you have competition. As I'm looking at my radar and someone's running up on me, so means I'm probably gonna have some competition killing these Argonauts. But it is what it is. I can't have it all. can't always get what you want. A song I hear on the radio at least a dozen times during the day. It's a good song, not after being, you know, forcefully listened to multiple times during the day. It kind of gets a little redundant. That's just me venting. That's one of the joys of a retail world, retail office. I guess it's not really retail. I sell stuff, but primarily I rent out self-storage. So I do spend some time in the office with, you know, merchandise and whatnot. So I guess it is retail. But it's a combination of products and services. Well, it's becoming a landlord, more or less. It is a fun business, though. You get to be a new person every day, if you really chose. And new customers, you feel new reactions. Use different lines, you know. It would be a great job for like a comedian or something. Or even an actor. An actor can do it. You just try to come up with new ways and new ways of presenting yourself, presenting the products. It's actually a great business, you know, great business model. You know, there's practically no overhead. And, you know, your customers are people that need you. It's not like you're trying to sell them something that they don't have, you know. Not trying to sell a pet rock or anything like that. Something that people genuinely do not need. You know, anyone I talk to, they need storage, and it's just a matter of making sure they find the right place. You know, making sure I am the best place. Christ, you can drive anywhere and, you know, drive 10 minutes in most large towns and you will find, you know, 5-6 storage places. My company's got 2 competitors right next door on one of the roads in my town. It's incredible. And by right next door, I mean like the neighboring parking lot. And that's me venting about my day. I'm sure you'll get that a few more times in some of my videos. Make sure to like and subscribe to the video so you do get to notifications when I do go on these little rants about day-to-day life. Alright, let's try this Guardian again. It won't kick my ass too much. That's why I'm backing up. You know, so even though I'm, you know, going after larger creatures, you know, already have some skills, better weapons, better armor. By the way, this is pixie adjusted. I still do always back up. It allows me to get 1 or 2 more shots in before they get to me and screw me up. Another thing about this armor, like I said, it's pixie adjusted. I actually got this for free. You get it for free once you complete the mentorship program. So anyone out there that needs a mentor, you know, wants free armor, I would gladly help you guys to get it. It's my favorite armor. I've started acquiring other pieces of armor. Some of which is very expensive, and nothing else very expensive to repair. So it will take me a little while to build a whole set. I've been saving my lunch money. I haven't really been selling my loot, just kind of letting it collect. If anything, just converting shrapnel a lot to try to replenish. But otherwise, you know, just letting stuff stack up. Because if you can, you know, allows you to get bigger stacks, makes it a lot more attractive on the auction, or personally. You notice I got a few windows down here in chat of trades that are going on, because I am, you know, ultimately prepared to sell some of this stuff soon, so I can buy the armor. Because I do want to move on to some, you know, bigger and better creatures, bigger possibilities. I've also spent a bit of time lately training my pistol instead of just rifles, working on pistols, which is good because the range damage profession, you know, works for both of them. It works for my sniper rifle here, my rifle, and the pistol skill. So by leveling up my pistol, it's helping my rifle skill, and vice versa. Oh, these guardians are spawning quickly over here. I think in the first like 10 minutes of the video I maybe killed 2, and now I'm on like the 5th one in the last 3 minutes. Not that I'm complaining. They do hit a little bit hard, but usually a little bit better loot. Not that time. Barely a PED. And with a gun like this, I'm shooting, you know, about 9-10 PEC every shot. So say 10 PEC just to make it easy. Every 10 shots is a PED, and I think it takes, you know, 12 or 14 to kill one of the Guardians. So I ultimately lost money on that, but again, can't win them all. I am getting skills. Skills are valuable. Can always turn them into profits there, if I really wanted to. I am very, very far from even considering doing something like that. Getting down to the end of my ammo here. So I might be calling this quits soon. I don't want to. I don't want to call it quits. If I get a global, though, I will convert the ammo and keep going. So we can ride that loot train. But there's I don't know. Gone through 600 shots and nothing yet. The last 100 might I definitely might need my luck to turn around when we get a global. Once again, I have global on these guys a few times before. Oh. Maybe that's how I ended up getting like mauled by these guys before. They just happened to spawn like right around me, so I damn near ran over this guy. Yeah, definitely lost money on that guy. Might have started thinking about getting a new healing kit here. The first aid pack. The first aid pack I use is actually from the starter pack, which I know I've spoken about many, many times, but it's still quite useful. But as my HP goes up, I might have to consider another one. Just because it can kind of be slow, especially if I'm trying to heal while getting attacked. Probably do a whole video on that for you guys too. Just going through, buy a bunch, try them out, or even just discussing it through auctions. Save some money. Might do that with weapons soon too. Now that I'm also getting a little more experience with things like pistols and whatnot. But I'm pretty sure it will almost exclusively be laser items. Because I don't use anything else. They are efficient enough for me. I know there's other options out there, but it works. It works for me. So I'm not going to alter anything if still getting them kills. God damn, another Argonaut Guardian. Maybe this will be the one that gives me the global. Considering I've killed, I don't know, 20 of them now. That's what I should have done. I should have had the codex open the entire time. See my me leveling up on these guys. Oh, I'm far away from leveling up on these guys. Might have to come back over here and revisit these guys. Get get that rank today. Again, mentioned earlier, gonna work on other areas. Just want to keep everyone informed on what's going on in the world of Godly. I probably have enough for one more. Then we'll run back to Twin Peaks and tally everything up. Oh wow, hopefully I didn't draw more than one. I realize there were so many right there. This is a little crazy. Better have a kick-ass god if he's playing these things naked. Alright. Let's try it. Only 11 shots. Let's see if I can make it. I made the kill, but no global on that. The 49ers just scored again. This is embarrassing for Green Bay fans. No offense if any of you guys watching are Green Bay fans. But it's a bit shocking. Like I said, I started off with 75 PEDs. Just between shrapnel and animal oil, though. I hit about 60, and yeah, I didn't make a profit. But I did gain quite a few skills there, so. And heck, if I factor in the little bit of profit I got off that gun I sold earlier, well, still didn't make a profit, but wishful thinking. It was a heck of a walk. Should have used the vehicle. If I wasn't recording, I probably would have used the vehicle, but actually I should use a vehicle because I'm recording. And the vehicle I still use is the one from, again, the starter pack. I know I sound like a broken record talking about it all the time, but alright. So let's see what we got here. So I start off with 75.5 PEDs worth of ammo. Yeah, I lost about 15 PEDs on that hunting trip. Now, one global would have fixed that difference. Alright, that's all I got for you guys tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And again, please subscribe. Would appreciate that. That way you see me see the future videos. Probably going to start breaking down my videos in a playlist too for easier viewing later on. That's all I got for you guys. Take it easy.